Hey there, welcome back to Marketing Matchmaker, the podcast for service-based entrepreneurs who are building a business that actually supports the life you want, not competes with it. If we haven't met yet, I'm Jennifer Tamborski. I am a digital marketing strategist and NLP master coach and your no BS guide to systems, strategies, and sustainable income. And I want to have a real talk with you for a minute. We are officially halfway through the year. We are 6 months in. We have 6 months to go. I know it's kind of insane. And I also have to ask you, is your business where you thought it would be by now at this point this year? I want you to answer this honestly, not the sugar-coated answer that you give the general public, not what you tell your partner or your business bestie, but your honest to God, middle of the night, staring at the ceiling answer. Is your business bringing in consistent income? Is it attracting the clients you actually want to work with? Is it running on systems that don't require you to hustle your butt 24/7? Or are you still riding that feast or famine roller coaster? Are you getting burned out doing all the things with minimal results and wondering why you're working so hard and still not seeing traction? If your first instinct was to cringe a little, you're not alone. And you're definitely not a failure. We all hit these roads. And let's be real for a minute. If what you've been doing isn't working, it's time to stop doubling down on it. That is the definition of insanity, my friends. Doing the same thing over and over and expecting different results. It is time to pivot. So we're going to do a mid-year check-in to really understand what's going on in your business. Let's get really curious, not judgmental, about what's stalling you out, what's keeping you stuck. Here are some really tough and necessary questions that I ask my clients and myself around this time of year. What did you say you wanted this year? And how close are you to it right now? Where are you spending your time and energy? And is it aligned with what your actual goals are? Are you marketing for visibility or conversions? Because they are not the same, my friends. And what's been holding you back? Is it your mindset? Is it your messaging? Is it your systems? Is it all three? Here's the truth. Hustle without strategy is just noise, and hope is not a marketing plan. I can't tell you how many times I've said this. If you've been relying on last-minute launches or sporadic content or wishful thinking to bring in leads that don't buy, no wonder you're stuck. Let me be clear for a minute. You don't need to throw away the whole year. You don't have to throw the baby out with the bathwater. You just need to reset your strategy so that you can optimize what's working, dial in what isn't, and really start gaining some momentum so that you get to finish out the year strong. Here's what I often do with my clients. Honestly, this isn't just mid-year assessments with my clients. We do this with my onboarding. So as soon as you become a client, these are the types of questions that I ask. And you can absolutely do this for yourself. First, we want to reconnect with your original vision. Ask yourself, what did I want this business to create for my life? Here's the big, hairy, scary thing. This was a question I didn't ask myself often enough. I created a business before I pivoted to my current business model. I created a multi-six-figure digital marketing agency that did not support the life I wanted because it chained me to the business itself. So beyond income goals, because it did create that, where does your time go, your freedom go, your impact go? If your day-to-day doesn't reflect the vision of what you like your life to look like, it is time to pivot. And if you're only midway through the year and already starting to see yourself go down the same rabbit hole that you went down last year, it's time to stop and step back and reassess. Really look at what it is you want your life to look like, not just the money you want to make. Step 2 is to diagnose what is really broken. Do you not have enough clients? Honestly, that's a surface level symptom. If you don't have enough clients, there is a deeper structural issue. The real issue is usually deeper. It's usually unclear messaging or misaligned offer or shaky sales process, or sometimes your entire mindset. You get to fix the root problem, not just address the symptoms. Step 3 is to simplify your strategy. The fact of the matter is your business, marketing, life does not have to be complicated. You don't need to do more. You need to do what works, but better. You get one offer, one really clear message, one lead generation strategy you actually follow through on, and that converts into buyers. When you focus your time, energy, and effort on one thing, you are so much more likely to be able to grow that one thing, which allows you to scale. So many of my clients come to me and they've got a million ideas, and I get that. We all do. But when you spread yourself too thin, you're going in a million directions and you're not actually fulfilling the one thing you want. Then step 4 is to create a 90-day plan, not a wish list. Look, I've been there. I've done it myself. Oftentimes we're like, okay, in the next 90 days, I want to do all of these things. Sometimes that's not realistic. Sometimes we overplan. We want to look at what do you want to be true by the end of this quarter? What do you want your life to look like or your business to look like by the end of the 90 days? And then work backwards from there. If you want 5 new clients, how many sales calls do you need? Okay, that's great. How many leads in order to get that many sales calls? Break that down into monthly focus areas, weekly action items, daily priorities. Make it doable, trackable, and smart, specific, measurable, attainable, and time-bound. This 90-day plan can completely reorganize your business, reinvigorate your business, and get you back on track. And the last piece is to get support. Stop winging it. Stop attending every free thing you can find, telling yourself that you're gonna figure it out. If you could have Googled your way to 6 figures consistently, you'd already be there by now. So whether it's a coach, a mastermind, a strategic, container like the Booked and Profitable Mastermind, get in a room where your clarity and your confidence can grow and you have the support you need in order to really pivot and grow and scale. Just because this year hasn't gone as planned so far doesn't mean that a reset can't happen, and it can be incredibly powerful in finishing out this year. You've got 6 months left. That is plenty of time to shift the trajectory of your business and, quite honestly, probably hit every goal that you set at the beginning of the year. And that only happens if you stop trying to fix the wrong problems, if you stop doubling and tripling down on what you've been doing because it hasn't been working. So here's your permission slip to press pause on what's not working, to release the guilt of where you should be by now, to commit to a simpler, smarter path forward. You're not behind. You just need a reset. And now is the perfect time to do that. If you're ready to stop spinning your wheels and start building real momentum in your business, I want to invite you into the Booked and Profitable Mastermind. It is my private group coaching program designed to help you build or rebuild your business from the inside and out with messaging that actually converts, offers that solve real problems and sell with ease, and simple, powerful sales processes that bring in clients consistently. So you get to stop guessing. You certainly avoid burnout. And you get systems and strategy and sustainable income and a business that you can scale. So if you're interested, head over to Instagram and DM me at Virtual Marketing Experts, or head to yourmarketingmatchmaker.com and book a free strategy session. Let's make this next 6 months the one where everything finally clicks. Thanks for hanging out with me today, my friends. If this episode gave you the tough love and clarity you needed, share it with your business bestie, who also probably needs a reset. And don't forget to subscribe, because every week we dive into one more thing that can help you to grow your business, increase your revenue, and scale your impact. Until then, market smarter, not harder. And remember, you're not behind. You're just one strategic shift away from the momentum that you have been craving. Thank you for listening to the Marketing Matchmaker podcast. If you enjoyed this episode, I would love to hear your feedback. Please head over to Apple, iTunes, and leave a review so we can hear from you. And if you are a coach, consultant, or online course creator who are looking to grow your business, increase your income, and scale your impact, connect with me at yourmarketingmatchmaker.com. I look forward to hearing from you.